Hello everyone, so in this video, first we are going to see if statement, then if else statement, elif statement, and at the end we are going to see ternary operations using ternary operator. So first we are going to see what is if and what is the syntax of if. So if statements are a block of code which execute based on certain conditions and that condition must be true. So let's see how we can create if. Here we can see I use one variable and I assign element number to that variable, and in the if I am checking whether this variable is equal to 11 or not. When this condition is true, what I mean is if you simply just do var, if you say var is equals to 11 and say var is equal to 11, we press shift enter, here you can see the value of this expression is true. That's why this if block is executed and we get the value I am 11. Here I wrote this if in 2 lines, but we can also wrote if in 1 line. So this is how we can wrote these single line if statements. Here the result is also same, that this variable is equal to 11. And as I said earlier, if statements are executed on true statement. So here you can see if you pass a boolean true, then also it will execute the if block. So that is all about if block, if statement present in Python. So we all saw that if block is executed on true statement. So we want one block that execute on false statement, that is on false. So that's why we have a else block, and we are going to see how we can use this if else. So here I use the same example. This is the previous example, but if this condition is wrong, I want to execute the false statement or false block. That's why else is used. So right now I am saying here is 10, and when I run this, and here you can see who am I. So right now this else block is executed because the value of this expression right now is false, and else executes on false condition. So that is the use of if else. Let's say another example where we use if block inside another if block. Let's say another example, in this we used if else statement inside another if else statement. This type of situation called nested if else. So here we can see first we are checking the value whether it is equal or not. If it is equal, then we are printing the statement, else we are comparing that value with a new value. Right now it is 10, and we are checking whether it is 10 or not. If it is 10, we are printing the statement, else we are printing another statement. And if you see, the result is I am 10 because this value is equal to 10, and this if block is executed under this else block. But there is another way to create the same structure without nesting the if else, and for that we use elif. So we already saw in if else block why we need elif, because we can remove that nested if else block into a standard if else block with the help of this elif. We are going to see. So you can see the same example, but right now you cannot see one if inside another if, because elif it is a combination of else and if. So that's how we can reduce the complexity of our program, and using elif we can avoid nested if else. So at the end we are going to see ternary operations using ternary operator. So what is ternary operator? So if you see the syntax of this ternary operator, so in the middle we are checking the condition, which is a binary condition. It will result in true and false. And if it is a true, then the left side of the expression is executed, and if it is a false, then the right side of the expression is executed. So here you can see it is printing y because x is not greater than y. Here we can see on the left hand side you can place any expression which is generally executed in Python, but it should be a single line expression. And here you can see on the left hand side I placed one print statement, and on the right hand side I placed another print statement, and based on this condition we got the answer x, which is 5, is greater. So this is how we can use ternary operation using ternary operator to write if else in a single line. So we just saw how to use ternary operations using ternary operator Then we saw elif, if else, and if.